Okay, so this is the Nord drum. You basically have three sections to create all of your sounds. You have the noise section, the tone section, and the click. So we're going to start by listening to just the wave, or just the tone. I'm going to turn down the click and the noise. So now we just have the tone. So just got a kick sound dialed in. So starting at the waveform, you have a few waveforms. I'll just go through those real quick. Okay, turn the pitch up a little bit more and go through those again. Okay, so after the waveform you have a filter, which is basically just a low-pass filter. So if we put on something like this waveform, I'm just going to do the filter down. Actually, hang on. Let's see. Alright, here we go. So it's just a pretty basic low-pass filter. So you have 0 through 99, that's the filter on the right side. On the left side, to change that, you hold the button and you do the dial, and that's your punch control. So just do that here. It just adds an increase in volume right at the beginning of the waveform. Okay, the next thing is your sweep and the time, which that has to do with the filter. So if we put the filter all the way down, the sweep controls how far the filter opens up. So 10, it'll open fully, and then the time is how long it takes. So the shorter times are at the bottom, so I'll go up on that real quick. So that's fully open, and you can have it just partially open, change the time, and then have it already kind of halfway open. Okay, so that's pretty much everything with the filter. Now onto the decay and the gate settings for that. There's 3 gate settings. The first one, where it says in, it basically just begins to decay as soon as you hit the trigger. And that can go up to, here's the longest decay, which is 50, which is pretty long. So that's the in setting. The next one is the S, which will sustain for the amount of time you have set, and then begin to decay. And the last setting is gate, which basically just, it's on for the amount of time that you have set, and then immediately stops. Okay, so that is pretty much the tone section. Next, we're going to listen to just the noise. So the noise is pretty much just a white noise generator. And the way you get around the interface is you can either use this row select button to select between the bottom and top rows, or you can just tap the button twice to switch between rows. So the first setting you have with the noise is the color, which, let's see here, turn that up, turn up the decay a little bit. So it goes from, this is at 10, all the way down to -10. So this setting also has a filter. This is a resonant low-pass filter. So on the left side you have your resonance, and on the right side you have your cutoff. So put the resonance down, and here is just the cutoff. And let me set it all the way up. About halfway. Okay, and the same thing with the sweep on this one. It just controls how far the filter is modulated and how quickly. So mess around with that just a little bit. Just fully close the filter, and same thing with the decay. You have the in setting, the sustain setting, and the gate setting. So here's in. Here is sustain. And then here's gate. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the click, and this is really the smallest section, just has type and decay. So I'm just going to go through, I'm going to turn the decay up and go through all the types. Okay, and the decay, pretty much it seems like these are just samples, so the decay pretty much just shortens what you already have. It's not going to be able to lengthen anything that's already there, so like these sounds right here are pretty short as it is, and this is full decay, so that really doesn't change too much. But the earlier settings, which are more like snare sounds, you have a little more control over. And same thing with that, you have the in, sustain, and gate decay settings with these as well. And that's pretty much how that works.